So make it a priority to feel really amazing. Develop the habit to find and search and dig for the perspectives that make you feel great about who you are. Do that over and over and over again until you've carved out all negative thoughts about yourself, and all you perceive is that you are the creator in form, and that you receive and perceive and are worthy of everything you desire, because there is no other law than worthiness. There is no other being but you, the one. So there is no disharmony between what it desires and what it creates and what it deserves. You deserve everything you desire and more. Over and over again until you got it, until you have moved up your baseline significantly, and then you move it up again, and then you move it up again. And before you know it, you won't be able to recognize yourself, and that's a good thing. Because you don't want to end up like you either, so don't take your own advice. Seek for new advice, new perspectives that resonate, that ring true, that fill you with joy and excitement. Okay? That's how you activate the future of your dreams. There's no other way. You cannot get to positive reality from a negative state. So resolve all lack beliefs as much as you can, and from the abundance perspectives, you will then match the vibration of a reality that's already here, that's already abundant. You already know it exists, otherwise you couldn't dream of it. You can only dream of something that already exists within your field. Duh. You cannot perceive something that's not already within your field. Duh. So, if you have a desire about something, it must already be in your field, and it must already be worthy of you, and you must already be worthy of it. Duh. No? It's so obvious. You cannot imagine what you're not deserving, worthy, or capable of. The more you see that, the more that becomes your truth, and then the more you see it, reflect that you know it. Take a deep breath. Know that you're worthy. Feel that you're worthy of infinite goodness and bliss and abundance and wealth and joy and all the goodness that lie within your field. Receive it. Receive it. Receive it. Be at ease at the very least. Let ease become your new baseline. Don't ever be fooled by self-judgment. Let ease of being, let okayness be as low as you go. If you go a little lower, catch yourself, don't judge yourself, and bring yourself back into the neutral point, the standstill point of neutral presence, awareness, ease of being. It's all okay. It's all right. Everything has always worked out for me. I don't have to worry. Let that be as low as you go. And then you can only go up from there. And it's training. It is a training. This human suit is a training. It's a school. So let's set it up as one. Let's think of it as one. Let's not get lost in the random nature of pleasantries and random creations and be lost in the systems that have been placed in front of our eyes by those that preceded our incarnation. Let's treat this as a school, an academy, a real live academy. Every moment is a learning opportunity, and you are here because you signed up to be a part of this school. This is not just a random life that contains a lesson here and there, and for the rest of the time you have to obey the system. You have to walk the path that is set out for you by other people. Every moment is another lesson in the classroom that you're in. This is a constant learning experience. This is a school. This is a school. This is a school. It's not just the way it is. It's a school. It's a school. Approach it as a school. Physical reality is a school. It's a temporary university experience. It's temporary. Might last 80 years. Might be the longest education you can think of. But it's really just one class. One single class. Within the spectrum of your full being, your full soul consciousness. But use it as a class. Don't get lost in the tables that are in the class and the chairs and what they're made out of. And oh boy, I wonder what it's like to sit underneath this chair. Pay attention. Pay attention to the lesson material. When you go to class for an hour, you have an attention span. You want to learn something and you take away something from it. You're not just like rummaging around with the random things that are there. Don't be so obsessed with the random things that are here. This is a reflection. This is a school. Pay attention to the lesson it wants you to learn. Learn the lesson, and that way you can proceed to the next stage of learning. And every stage of learning will feel better and better and better and better and better. That is how you know you are graduating. That's the only way you know you're graduating, is that you're feeling better and better and better on a more consistent basis. And then you become a teacher in this school, while still learning, obviously. And you start to share from your own experience in whatever way feels most exciting to you. And for some people, there might not be any excitement in that regard, and that's okay. But for most people, there will be excitement in that regard, because it is part of their relevance. To be a teacher in their own way, to be an example in their own lives, even if it's just in personal relationships. It doesn't have to be the way I'm doing it. Or in their art, or in other ways that they express themselves, or in the way that they always are comforting to the people around them, or in the way that they're always upsetting to the people around them. Either way, there's many ways to teach. But whatever feels most exciting to you, honor that, and you will find that you are not only a student at some point, but you're also teaching those that come in a way behind you, or that are following the lower classes that you have mastered.